day, the young girl was out picking berries. Often she would notice bear droppings around the bushes. Her mom always told her that little girls were not to walk on the bear droppings, but instead to walk around them. However, this little girl refused to listen and would often kick the droppings and step in them for fun. While out picking berries, the girl found herself alone. When she looked up, she saw a well-dressed man behind a tree. The man told her to follow him into the woods to help him pick more berries. The girl followed the man deeper into the woods. They gathered berries for days. Each day felt like a year to the young girl. At times, the young girl would mention to the man that she needed to go home to her family. The man would simply draw a circle over her head and she would forget. Eventually, after some time being with him, the realization comes to her that he is not human. He is a bear. After many months of berry picking, the bear says that it is time to build a den. The bear sends the girl to collect branches for their shelter. However, while out gathering branches, the girl leaves clues for her brothers so that they can find her when spring comes. During the winter season, while they are both hibernating, the young woman gives birth to 2 children. At one point, while they're both sleeping, the bear wakes up and tells the young woman that something bad is going to happen. The bear is convinced that when spring comes, they'll be found by her brothers. The bear is frantic, and he tells her that he will fight them if they attack. The woman begs to the bear to not kill them, as they are his brother-in-laws, and if he truly loves her, he will die for her, as she needs her brothers to help her raise her children. Finally, the long, cold winter season passes, and spring is found outside their den. The bear awakes and knows they will be found today. As much as he wishes to fight and kill her brothers, he knows that this is his destiny. He must die. Before leaving the den, he tells his wife that when he dies, to go and find his skull and tail and burn it in a fire while singing the song that he taught her. Even though she's upset, she lets the bear go to meet his death. Within minutes, she hears the struggle between her husband and her brothers. Eventually, the youngest brother comes and finds his sister in the bear den. She is crying and tells him that he just killed her husband. She tells her brother to fetch the skull and tail of the bear and to give them to her. Then the woman does as she told her husband she would and burns both in a fire. The young woman does not go home right away. She has spent a long time living with the bear and is not sure if she's able to be comfortable back in the human world. She chooses to live close by her house. She tries to show the other villagers the right way to hunt, how it is important to respect the bear. Unfortunately, her brothers grow more and more uneasy with her. They goad her and ask her to play bear with them. She warns them to stop, as she knows she will turn into a bear if they don't stop. The brothers continue pestering until one day she snaps and turns into a bear. She kills her mother and her brothers except for the youngest. She wanders off with her 2 children, moving as far away from the human world as possible.